Okay. What was the last class, Naveen?
Hi, hello. Hi.
What is our last class?
Actually, I went through the canvas, but I didn't find any recording last class. Last class, I didn't attend. Like
Mhm.
I already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thursday class. I mean Thursday class. Actually, Friday we haven't session actually. So what is our
Oh,
Thursday class?
operators.
Con-
I think I
Control
started
st-
control statements, right?
control statements we discussed.
So from that one I explained simple if and else, if
Mhm.
later,
Yeah, nested if.
nested if. So the block it might be contains the one more block that we are calling it say nested blocks, right?
Yeah.
Might I've not uploaded the recording, but I can upload it. So now I'm continuing the control statements, but from the control statement, the second type of control statement, what it is? Looping statements, right? Hmm?
Okay. Mhm.
Yeah. So coming to that looping statements, we do have the two type of looping statements. The first one is the while loop, okay, and second one is the for loop, okay. So first we'll see the syntax of the while loop, then we can talk about the for loop. The syntax of the while loop is while is the keyword and followed by the condition. So here we have to defining the condition and colon symbol. So here we have to defining the logic, that means task. And here we have optional block, that is the else block. So while also could have the else. So while here, while also have some kind of task. So I can explain the syntax first. What happens here? Then I can go through the next thing. Okay, we'll go for some examples. So see, while is the keyword which always, try to be repeat the task if and only if the condition is true. The first thing is that it will be go for checking the condition. If in case the condition is true, whatever the task you are defining here, that it will be executed. After execution of this particular task, again, it will go back and check the condition again. Okay, in case of if and else, once the task is done, then it is come out of the loop, right? But here, what happens? The syntax almost same like a if and else only, but the procedure is if the condition is true, task can executes, then it will be go for again checking the condition. Again, if the condition is true, task was executed. Again, it will be go for checking the condition. Again, if the condition is true, it will be go for executing the task. Then again, it will be go for checking the condition. After some iteration, might be the condition is false. That particular situation only the else could be executed. This is the block will execute if and only if the condition is false. Okay. Clear or not?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's do that small program. Write a program. Print 1 to 10. Okay. Print 1 to 10. See, I value, I'm taking the 1. Okay. So I want to print the I value, right? So after that, what I can do, I have to go for updating the I value or not. I equal to I plus 1. So initially I value is the 1. So 1 plus 1 how much? It is 2, right? Again, 2 will be holding into the same print statement. So try to understand my point. After that one, again, we can try to go for updating the condition. So this way, we can try to repeat the same task. See, here I equal to 1. This is the only first thing. Rest of all statements are same or not? Print I and I equal to I plus 1, print I. So that way, you're repeating the task, right? See, careful observe here from this particular program, only these are the two statements are repeating, right? Print I equal to I plus 1. Print I equal to I plus 1. Yes or no? So yes or no, guys? So you're printing 1 to 10 only, right? But here the code size, it was in, it's a little bit of high, right? So here the code size is approximately 27 lines are there. So instead of writing this many lines, then what I can do, I can able to write the while, and so the task is repeating, right? What are the task is repeating here? These are the two statements are repeating continuously, so that whatever the statements are repeating, what are the statements are repeating, those statements we can write it. We can write inside of the while. Okay. So if the condition was false, here we have to defining the condition. I can tell you what is the condition here. Okay. So I equal to 1. So the reason is that it could be starts with the 1 only. So I have to repeat this one until the 10 times, right? I want to repeat the till 10 times, till 10. So if all iterations are completed, then it will be go for task done. Okay. Or else condition failed. Condition failed. Okay. Then we can able to go for print the task done. Okay. So if I'm executing this one, we got the same result or not? Here also we are getting the 1 to 30, and here also we got the 1 to 30 or not? So here, for writing these all things, it could be approximately 20 lines, but here just 7 lines we are done it, right? So did you get this particular point or not? So here what happens? So I equal to 1 initially. So I value which is reaching to the 10, I have to repeat the task so that I'm writing the I less than or equal to 10. Condition is true. If the condition is true, the statements what we have it, that it will be executed. So initial I value is the 1. So here we are updating as like a 2. So it will be go for checking the condition 2 less than or equal to 10. Condition is true. Then it is printing. Then I value is updating like a 3. So this is keep on going on. Once it is reaching the 10. So 10 less than or equal to 10, condition true. So that it is printing the 10. Then 10 equal to 10 plus 1, it's 11. 11 will be holding into the I. So now it will be go for checking the condition 11 less than or equal to 10. Condition is failed. Once the condition is failed, then whatever you are defining in else, that it will be executes. So if you are not understood this particular program, please let me know. This is pretty much important to understanding the syntax.
We are good.
Done? Yeah. Now let's do one more program. Write a program. Sum of 1 to 100 numbers. Okay, that means 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus something like that. So here I equal to 1. So sum value is 0 because we need to do that sum, right? So now sum equal to sum plus I, then sorry, I then I equal to I plus 1. See here, I value is the 1. So 1 plus 0, 1. 1 will be holding into the sum. Okay. Now sum value is the 1. After that one, I'm updating the I value instead of the 1. 1 plus 1, it's a 2. 2 will be holding into the I. So next, what I want to do that, I want to update the sum value because I want to do that every time the previous sum and present value of the I that I want to do that sum. So here I equal to I plus 1. Again, we need to do that sum equal to sum plus I. Then here I equal to I plus 1. So this is the way you are repeating the task until I value which is reaching to the 100. Okay. So that what I can do here, I can write the while and I, it could be reaching to the 100 until it is reaching the 100. Then these are the two statements which has whatever it is repeating that I can able to write it. Okay. So here we have else block. Within the else block, I can able to print the sum value. So I can print the sum value. If it is reaching to the n, then only it will be printing the sum value. Otherwise, it won't print. Task done. See, 5050, right? See, nothing I'm doing actually. So what are the statements are repeating? Those statements we can able to write in a block. So make sure that how many times this is the thing it has to be executed. So we have to write the a condition, something like that. So which I equal to I less than or equal to 100. So every time it's not 100, right? It could be some value, right? So that I would like to take it to the some value from the user. So that it could be integer format only. So enter n. So instead of taking this 100, it could be taken as like 100. So same program, it could help you for finding the sum of 100 numbers, and the same program, it could help you for sum of the 1000 numbers. Okay. And it could help you for some of the 500 numbers. So any question regarding about this particular program? How I am writing this program, you understood, right?
Yes.
Next, let's do one more program. Write a program. Factorial of a number. Can you do this particular program? I can wait for in this particular session. Completed, right? Okay, so nothing actually. So for finding the factorial, what is the formula for the factorial? So if I have the factorial of n, what is mean that? So n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into n minus 3 into until unless which is reaching to the 1 value, right? That means simply we can say that it's a 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into till n. So same thing we can write it something like this. 1 into 2 into 3 into and so on n minus n. So that exactly the factorial of the n factorial. That is exactly n factorial. So here it is a sum, right? So here finding the 100 sum of the unnatural numbers in the sense. So if I have the 100, then if it is my 100 is my n, then what happens? So it could be starts with 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus and so on till the end, right? So here it is the addition, but here it is the multiplication. But when you're doing the multiplication, if initial value is a 0, then 0 into something, it's 0, right? So the same program, we're just modifying the names and some small logic. I'm not writing new thing actually. Okay, we are taking some value from the user so that we are considering the n. And here instead of taking the sum, it could be the fact. And when you're doing multiplication with 0, then automatically it's a 0, right? So that I'm going with 1. So multiplication of 1, you'll be getting the same number. Okay. So which is I value which is reaching to the n, then what I can do, I would like to multiply. I'm not addition actually. I would like to do that multiply. So fact equal to fact into I. So if all iterations are done, then I would like to go for print the factorial. Okay. See, if I enter the 100, if I enter the 4, you'll be getting the 24. If I enter the 7, then we are getting the 5040. So that's what. Logic is wrong. Can anyone find what is the logic here? Is the logic is correct or wrong? Logic is correct only. 720. 720 into 7, it's a 5040. The program is correct. It's not wrong. It's a correct. Okay. So how I written this particular program? Nothing, right? So first you need to know that the formula, that formula we are converting as the logic. That is a simple program. Note this particular program. Done. Jayapal Garu, completed.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I would like to give one more program. Write a program. Find the number of factors to a number. If we have one number, for example 10, what are the multiples of 10? 1 into 10, 10, 2 into 5, 10, and 5 into 2, 10, and 10 into 1, 10, right? Total number of factors are how many? 4. Yes or no? So what is mean that factors? So if any number, it could be divisible finitely. That means instead of getting any fractional thing, you will be getting exactly 0. So 1, if your division with 1, then you will be 0, right? If I am division with the 2, 5 times, right? And if I am division with 5, 2 times, right? If I division with the 10, only 1 time, right? So here we have the 4 factors are there for the number 10. How we can do it? Can anyone do this particular program? Done or not? Have you completed this particular part or not? You have to go for print the 4. Even if you want to print that factors also, that's fine, no problem. So the first thing is that we need to take it from the n value from the user. So enter n value. Okay. Next thing is that. So I would like to start with the 1. So this is the I value. It has to go for reaching to the n. Until then I have to go for repeated. So 1, right? So if in case this is the n value, it is divisible with I with, okay, if you're getting the remainder is 0, then I value is the factor, right? So that I can able to print the factor and the value of the I also I have to go for print it. So if these two things are done, then I would like to go for updating the I. Otherwise, I value is always 1. So loop never ends. So here I can able to print. So here I would like to take it some count. So count is 0. So if it is the factor, then I would like to go for updating the count. Count plus equal to 1. Okay. Meanwhile, I value also has to be go for update. If all iterations are completed, then what I would like to do that, I would like to go for print the total number of factors. Okay. Simply here we would like to go for print the count. See, if I enter the 10, so, oh my God, there could be some issue. What is the issue? Can anyone tell me? What is the issue? Is it plus equal to 1 or else
Plus
equal
equal to. Plus equal to.
Yes, that's correct. So if I enter the 10, again we are getting another. What is the error here? Here we are using the small c, but here it is a capital C, right? So we are changing. So if I enter the 10, then we will be getting the 1, 2, 5, 10 are the factors, and total number of factors for the 10 is it's a 4, right? So note this particular program. So is everyone installed? I mean, have you created HackerRank website or not? Have you created HackerRank credentials? Have you created HackerRank credentials or not?
No, Anjan, I didn't do that.
So can you please try to go for creating the HackerRank and try to be solved from the first download, so that the way you are executing, so then only you will be getting the knowledge on coding. Okay, so that is the HackerRank. So even I can give you a lot of other websites also, but it's a very tough things. If you're habituated with HackerRank, so loops, don't stop loops. Loops is very, very, very important. Or this example, if you're done, please let me know. So now I would like to give you one more example. Write a program, find the n is prime or not. Do this particular program. This is the extension of this program. That's it. Nothing I'm doing actually. So just I'm updating the program. So instead of printing these factors, I would like to go for updating the count. If all iterations are done, then I would like to take it the if, and count is the variable. If and only if it is the two factors, then it's a prime number. If in case if it is not equal to 2, then what I can do, I can able to go for print the n is not a prime number. Is it extension of this program or not? If I enter the 10, it's not a prime number. If I enter the 9, it's not a prime number. If I enter the 11, it's a prime number. Okay? Yeah. Note this example. Completed, right?
Yeah.
If you want to solve it, some, big problems, project ULR is the one website. Okay. So here we have the archive. So if you click on this one, here we go, so many problems are there. Okay. Approximately 187 problems are there. These are all problems. If you, it's not impossible to complete all the things, but if you start working on this thing, it could be good thing actually. So if, for example, if you need the question, then if you click on this one, you will be getting the question. This is the question you can copy and we can try to be solve it. Okay, how I can solve it? I do a small program. So if list of all natural numbers below that are multiples of some, here it is not getting something. Okay, so it's not copied everything because some kind of encoding is there. So simply I can copy it, this one. Okay, instead of reading this one, I can take this one. Multiple of 3 and 5. Even these numbers are not, it's not copying. So multiple of 3 or 5. Okay. So carefully read the question, then you can, what you understood, can you please tell me? If you list all the natural numbers below the 10, so natural numbers means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that we are calling it natural numbers. Okay. And that are multiples of 3 or 5. So either a number, it can be a multiple of 3 or it can be a multiple of 5. So if I'm taking the 3, it's not multiple of 3, right? 2 also, no. 3 also, yes, 3 is the multiple of 3. So that 3, okay. Next 4, which is not a multiple of 3 and 5. Next 4, sorry, 5. 5 is the multiple of 5, right? So that we'll be getting the 0. So 3, 5. Next 6. 6 is the multiple of 3, right? So that it's a, what it is? It's a 6 it is returning. Next 8, not divisible. 9, which is divisible with R. So below the 10, not include 10, below the 10. Okay. I hope you understood what exactly the question it is, right? We need to do the sum of all the, factors of the 3 or 5. So sum of it. Okay. So here I can take the n value. and n. Next, it is starts with 1, while here we have a condition is I less than or equal to, sorry, less than 10, because below, right? Sorry, it's not 10, n. It's below, right? Less than n. So what I can do, I can able to go with n if it is divisible with I. Is it I or 3? I percentile of 3 equal to 0, or this I, it could be divisible with 5. If any situation, this is the I value. If it is divisible with I, sorry, divisible with the 3 or 5, if these two situations are satisfied, or else any one of the situation is satisfied, then I would like to update the count value. Sorry, sum value. I would like to do that, updating the sum value of I. Okay. So here I would like to go for updating the I also. So that way you can able to do it. For example, here we have else block. Then what I can do, sum of, even if you want to print that numbers also, you can print it. If any situation, if it is divisible with 3 or else 5, that situation I can able to print the value of the I. Okay. So sum, you're updating the sum. So now we can run it. So if I enter the 10, so 3, 5, 6, 9 are the factors of the either 3 or 5. So if you do the sum of it, you will be getting the 23. Okay. So this is the way you can try to read these questions. This is the way you can try to read these questions and try to be execute these particular programs in your in your Jupyter notebook. So that way you will able to get the knowledge on the coding. Okay. So guys, that's for today's session. And I want to give you a task, right? So go on to open this project URL and try to solve the first 5 problems. Don't need to be go with solve all the things. Just to go on the first 5 problems. That's it. So go to this URL and solve the first 5 problems and share me. That's your task actually. Okay, guys. Take care. See you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.